A mother's tears are never wasted. Sometimes they return as prayers. Sometimes they change destiny. This is the story of a grandmother who was forgotten by everyone. But when fate smiled upon her, everyone came running back. This is Grandmother's Lottery. Grandmother's house. On the edge of a small village stood an old mansion. Its walls half painted in fading green. That's why people called it Grandmother's house. Grandmother Hajra Bibi, white hair, a calm smile, and an ocean of kindness in her heart. She had 4 grandsons, Armin, Sami, Taimur, and Fawad, and one boy who wasn't her blood, Afraz, an orphan she had once found on the street and raised as her own. Once laughter echoed through that house, but now there was only silence, and the marks of time upon the walls. Time moves on. Time passed. The grandsons grew up and went their separate ways, some to the city, some into marriage. Phone calls came, but even those faded with time. Every evening, grandmother sat by the door, as if waiting for someone to return. One day, Afraz came and said softly, "Afraz, grandmother, I'm going to the city to find work. Please bless me." Grandmother, smiling, "Go, my son. May God bless you. But promise me, don't break my heart." Afraz, "Grandmother, how can anyone leave their heart behind?" He left, and grandmother was once again alone. The turn of fate. One morning the postman arrived. He handed her an envelope and said, "Postman, Hajra Bibi, this is from the government." With trembling hands, grandmother opened it. Inside it read, "Congratulations! Your land has been selected in a lottery draw. You have won a large cash prize." The letter slipped from her hands. She looked up to the sky and whispered, "Oh God, is this joy or another test?" The return of all. The news spread across the village. The very next day, cars stopped outside the old mansion. Armin, Sami, Taimur, and Fawad all returned with their wives and children. Smiles on their faces, but something else in their hearts. Armin, "Mother, how could we ever leave you? You're everything to us." Fawad, "Mother, you have peace now. We'll all stay with you." Grandmother stayed silent. Her eyes kept glancing at the door, as if waiting for someone else. And then a faint figure appeared. It was Afraz, in worn-out clothes, tired eyes, but with pure love in his heart. He walked up, sat at her feet, and said softly, "Afraz, grandmother, I've come back." She placed her hand on his head and whispered, "My son, you are my true support." The storm within. That night, everyone sat at the dinner table. Silver plates sparkled, but hearts were filled with greed. Armin, "Mother, the land is under your name, but we're your heirs too, right?" Taimur, "Yes, mother, maybe it's best if the money is divided equally." Fawad, whispering to his wife, "I told you she'd forgotten us, but now that she's won the lottery, here we are." Grandmother quietly listened. Later, she went to her old wooden chest. Inside, she found a small cloth, Afraz's childhood shirt. Holding it close to her heart, she murmured, "The real wealth is love, not money." The suspenseful twist. Next episode, Hook. Suddenly, loud knocks echoed at the door. Everyone rushed out. Afraz stood there holding an old government paper. He opened it before everyone and said, "Afraz, grandmother, this is an official notice. It says the lottery money will only go to the true heir of this land, and if the ownership isn't proven, the prize could be seized." Everyone looked at each other. Faces fell, eyes shifted. Grandmother stood silently, tears welling up in her eyes. Narrator, soft voice, "The game has begun. Who is genuine? Who is greedy? Will money destroy these bonds again? Or will love rise above all?" Teaser for next episode. That was just the first chapter of Grandmother's story, but the real test is yet to come. In the next episode, will Afraz uncover the truth? And will Grandmother finally see the true faces of her children? If you like this story, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss what happens next.